So I think we can all agree that ADA has been performing extremely well. I don't think anybody expected the kind of gains that we're seeing in the short term here. And we've been doing well. We're up at 32.5 cents. I've even said that I expect some sort of correction here. I expect this to go down to 30 cents. You know, I'm not saying today, I'm not saying tomorrow. We'll obviously see where price holds up through the weekend, but man, we're looking good right now. Hopefully we don't pull back. Hopefully we just continue to run. Now, what's kind of interesting is that ADA is having a slight decorrelation from BTC. I'm not saying it's moving up when BTC is moving down. I'm not saying vice versa, but what it's actually doing is it is in fact gaining dominance against BTC. It's running faster than what BTC is right now. And because of that, this ADA BTC chart that people are often referencing is actually looking really good. And I have said many times, and I've disagreed with what people have said. There have been some more prominent YouTubers out there than me that have said that ADA is going down to 400 sats because we've been there before. That doesn't really make sense. Okay. That would also be like saying that ADA was going to go down to 250 sats because we've been there before. And the likelihood of that happening, almost nothing. All right. Now, here's the thing. We are gaining strength against the market. Historically, around this time is when ADA has continued to move to the upside. It's created this uptrend. It's followed this long-term trend line. And right now, ADA looks poised to continue being dominant in the market. If you look across the space, you look at what other assets are doing right now, and apart from Solana, XRP, ADA is really one of the most dominant coins in the space. You can see BTC only up 1.5%, Ethereum up 2.79%. ADA is actually up 11% on the 7-day. All right. Obviously, Solana's up heavy. XRP is up heavy. So it's up there with some of these dominant coins in the space as far as gains go right now. And I would expect that to continue. You got to remember there's a very even distribution of holders when it comes to ADA. There's major advancements that have taken place. This is why I think ADA is going to have major strength as we get into the bull market cycle. Now, I'm going to go on a bold note here. This is a bold projection. This is not financial advice, but obviously ADA is not breaking these trend lines right now. But what I do think it is going to do is after, we continue to move to the upside here and we get into 2025, actually, there might be a little more volatility there, but I think we actually break through this trend line. I think we end up in no man's land and we create a new high in terms of that ADA BTC pairing. Now, again, this is not financial advice. There's no guarantees, but the reason I say this is this top trend line up here, it's kind of broken. And the reason that I say this is when ADA first went on this initial run and created this top at 8,800 sats here, it was in price discovery. Nobody had any idea where price was supposed to be. This run from 2,500 or from 250 sats all the way to 8,800 sats happened in like 8 weeks. Very short period of time, major volatility and liquidity. Just, it was really wild at that point, right? Now, obviously ADA is in fact more tame, but as ADA continues to go on a massive run during this bull market cycle, hopefully, right, it has the ability to smash through these ranges. So this downtrend when it comes to the top of this ADA BTC pairing is likely to not hold. And we're likely to create new highs here. Okay. Again, you got to look at rainbow regression curves. Right now, ADA is very, very early in its rainbow regression curve. Again, we've talked about the ability for ADA to run anywhere from $750 or $7 all the way up to $15, right? While BTC probably caps out around like 125K, 150K on the bullish, the more bullish side, right? So obviously the rate of gain in terms of ADA to BTC is very vastly different. And now we're having people talk about projections of $24 in ADA. And while I'm more tempered in my expectations, realize that anything can happen because ADA, again, has not seen that overall demand from the Cardano chain usage. So hopefully this wasn't rambly. Okay. I know I went through that really fast. I like to keep these videos on the shorter side. I've noticed they've been creeping up over 4 minutes now. Whew, up 33%, guys. Right. But hopefully you guys get the point. This ADA is showing a lot of strength right now, especially in comparison to BTC. I don't think we're dropping down here. I think we break this long-term trend line. Realistically, ADA should have broken this back in June. All right. Only reason it did not, guys, it should have gone sideways from here, maybe continue to trickle down, but it should have broken this trend line. And the reason it didn't is it was alleged as a security. We went through the institutional sell-off and things that got hit by that allegations by the SEC, they got hit the hardest. Okay. ADA, Solana, Matic, they went through this same kind of massive drop in relation to BTC. That's the big problem. So right now we wouldn't even be where we're at, but we are. So here we are, right? So this is what I see moving forward. I'm seeing that we're going to have a very bullish bull market cycle for ADA. We're going to continue to gain dominance from here. It may not be in a major regard, right? I think BTC takes major steps forward, especially as we approach the halving. When we hit the halving, get past that time, obviously BTC should gain some dominance in comparison to other assets, but eventually we flip the alt season, alts rally, and that's where things look really good. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about where we're headed from here, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.